Welcome to tonight's Games Reviews, and today we are looking at Transformers Age of the Primes Fireflight here. He is one of the aerial bots. He forms an arm and is a retool of Slingshot here. As you can see, they both have different heads. I'm only looking at robot mode stuff right now. I'm going to go over vehicle mode later. Arms are basically the same, just with some silver paint rather than black paint. I've got Slingshot here with the Toy Hacks decals. That's why he might look different than yours. Chest is different. He's got these red stripes. The holes are the same in the same placement. That's for connection. The tab to separate is right in there, but these blue marks are different. The abdomen is the same. The waist and crotch are both different. He's got these lines molded in that are not on Slingshot. The legs, though, are exactly the same. There is no difference in sculpting on the legs. All right, let's take a look at him with the rest of the team. They all look really good together. A nice cohesive unit. They kept the blocky heads for the most part from a G1. If you didn't know, the heads were the combiner pegs for both arms and legs for G1, much like how all of the Prime Wars combiners had the what Perspective N likes to call the comboner, where it was one piece that served for both the arms and leg, depending on how you had it positioned. Same thing happened with G1, just one was the head straight up if it was a leg, and folded forward if it was an arm. So yeah, team all looks really nice together. Transformation is exactly the same as with Slingshot. Still one of the better robot cable managements for a jet mode, this mold. Oh, there we go. The peg wasn't wanting to line up in there. And there is his vehicle mode. Forgot to mention that they do both have the exact same guns. All right, differences in play mode. The nose cone is definitely longer, a little bit more narrow too. Canopy is completely different. They still have the same air intake. Sculpting on this part is different. Same back here. The vent placement is different here versus here. Wing shape is different. His wings are definitely narrower. We'll try to see if they're longer. They are the same length. Tail fin area is exactly the same. So fuselage sculpting is different. Nose cone sculpting is different. Wings are different. Tail is the same. And now let's take a look at the team all together in jet mode. That looks really cool. Again, they look good together as a team. They definitely look more cohesive in robot mode just because of all the differing colors. But they still look good together in vehicle mode. All right, one more group shot. And here's the team with Silverbolt with his suborbital booster on. I know a lot of people think it's stupid. I personally like it. Because one, if they didn't give it to you and still had the frame system, which they're going with, people would have complained that, oh, it's not integrated. Oh, you can't use it for anything. It just sits there. So they gave you integration. They gave you a base mode. Not perfect, but it works. And so you complain about that. Transformer fans just like to complain if things aren't their way. I know, because I complained about Studio Series Megatron. But at least this, it gives you something that can integrate if you want to play with it, or just leave it aside if you don't. And it gives you a base mode. Not the greatest base mode, but a base mode. So yes, this is the full Aerobot team. In vehicle mode. So this has been a review of Age of the Primes Air Raid. All in all, a good figure. I think that he's an improvement over the base mold. And I'm a sucker for anything red. So he's got that going for him too. I picked this one up from Hasbro Pulse. I pre-ordered him day one. He should be in most retail stores now, and definitely in like every online retailer. Should you get him? If you like a plain mode without a lot of robot kibble, yes. If you want to give the Autobot some aerial essence, yes. If you want the full Superion, absolutely yes. But if those aren't your main things, and you don't care about, updated G1 Chug, then no, pass on him. He is a good figure, not the greatest figure to ever come about. He's got a big backpack, really big feet and heel spurs. His wings are on the sides of his legs rather than his backpack. But he's an aerial bot. He looks good, feels good in the hand, and he is part of a team, a combiner team at that, so definitely worth getting for those reasons. Until next time, this is Night Scream, signing out.